Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's corporate world, there's one fear that haunts almost every employee: getting fired or laid off. We see it as a personal failure, a hit to our reputation, and the end of financial stability. Because of that fear, millions of people stay stuck in toxic jobs, burnout culture, and dead-end careers, suffering in silence until they can't take it anymore and finally quit. But here's the counterintuitive truth that high earners and savvy professionals quietly use to their advantage. In many situations, getting laid off, or strategically negotiating your departure, can actually put you in a much stronger financial and strategic position than quitting on your own. Why would a passive ending be better than a proactive decision? It's not luck, it's about severance packages, unemployment benefits, negotiation leverage, and breaking psychological traps. In today's video, I'm breaking down the real numbers, the legal realities, and the smart strategies behind it all. This isn't just about leaving a job, it's about protecting your money, your time, and your future. If you're feeling stuck in your current role, watch until the end. Let's dive in. 1. The power of a strong severance package, your financial safety net. The biggest difference between quitting and being let go shows up directly in your bank account on day one. When you voluntarily quit, you usually walk away with nothing extra, no severance. And sometimes you even lose out on unused PTO or bonuses depending on company policy. But when a company initiates the separation, whether it's a layoff due to restructuring, cost-cutting, or a mutual agreement, they often offer a severance package. Typical severance in the US is 1 to 2 weeks of pay per year of service. Sometimes more for senior roles. Many packages also include lump sum payments, continued health insurance, COBRA subsidies, outplacement services, accelerated vesting of stock options or RSUs. This money becomes seed capital that gives you breathing room, months without the pressure of bills, so you can properly redesign your career instead of panicking and taking the first mediocre offer that comes along. 2. Unlocking unemployment benefits, passive income while you reset. This is the part most employees completely overlook. In the United States, if you quit voluntarily without good cause, you're usually ineligible for unemployment insurance. However, if you're laid off or terminated through no fault of your own, not for serious misconduct, you're generally eligible for unemployment benefits. This can provide 40 to 60% of your previous wages for several months. Depending on your state, it's essentially short-term passive income from the system that helps maintain your lifestyle while you job hunt, upskill, or even explore starting something new. Smart professionals treat unemployment as a bridge, not a handout, that lets them stop trading time for money temporarily and focus on higher leverage opportunities. 3. Breaking the consistency trap and getting the external push you need. There's a powerful psychological principle called commitment and consistency. Once we've invested years in a job, we feel compelled to stay, even when it's no longer serving us. Being laid off, or forced into a mutual separation, can be the external shock that finally breaks you out of that trap. It forces you to step back, reevaluate your career map, your finances, and your long-term goals. What feels painful in the moment often becomes the catalyst that pushes you out of the rat race and into thinking like a true owner of your life and income. 4. Negotiation power in mutual separation agreements. The most successful people never let themselves get pushed out passively. They turn the situation into a negotiation. When a company wants you gone, especially if you're a high performer or hold valuable institutional knowledge, they're often willing to buy a clean, drama-free exit. This is where you can negotiate for higher severance than the initial offer, extended health coverage, positive reference letters, faster vesting of equity, non-disparagement and confidentiality clauses that protect both sides. Use the decline then withdraw technique and leverage your expertise to create the best possible exit package before you walk away. 5. Protecting your reputation and acting despite fear. Leaving with a solid severance package and support system lets you protect your dignity and long-term vision. Instead of desperately accepting the next low-quality job out of financial panic, you gain the freedom to invest in high-return activities, upskilling, networking, building side income, or even launching your own thing. That's the mindset of investors and top performers, turning adversity into an asset. Look, true financial freedom isn't about clinging to one job forever. It's about building the skills, knowledge, and financial buffers to thrive no matter what the economy or your employer throws at you. Understanding the real differences between quitting, getting laid off, and negotiating a mutual separation is one of the highest leverage career skills you can develop. Take a moment right now and ask yourself, am I just protecting a paycheck, or am I actively building my net worth, my skills, and my freedom? Every ending can become a much stronger beginning, if you know how to play the game. If this video gave you a new perspective on your career, do me a favor and hit the like button. Share it with a friend or coworker who's feeling stuck, and drop a comment below. Would you rather quit or get laid off, and why? I read every comment. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, stay strategic, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.